and they've all jumped off, all 6 of them, for the Port of Blythe handicap hurdle. To something of a staggered start, Next Height has taken advantage on the run down to the first flight, jumps it 6 lengths clear. They're all over it safely. The Herd's Garden and 9.63 are chasing the leader. Cape Hideaway settles 4th, the Doorman 5th, and Desert Island Dusk dropped out last. At the second flight, Next Height led over it, with 9.63 jumping through into a clear second, ahead of the Herd's Garden as they race in Indian file down the back straight. On the long run between flights 2 and 3, there'd be 10 lengths first to last, with Next Height settling into a 2.5 length advantage. Over 9.63, with the Herd's Garden 2 lengths back in third, just over a length to Cape Hideaway, who's followed by the Doorman, and on the Doorman's quarters is the back marker Desert Island Dusk, heading out of the dip and running towards the end of the back straight. So Next Height with an uncontested lead, 4 lengths clear of 9.63, with a length and a half to the Herd's Garden racing third, Cape Hideaway in 4th, and the last pair remain the Doorman and Desert Island Dusk as they head up the hill towards the next flight of hurdles. Next Height, coming up the bank at a decent gallop, has gone 6 lengths clear, 9.63 in second, and then the Herd's Garden and Cape Hideaway from the Doorman and Desert Island Dusk, who's now best part of 15 lengths behind Next Height, who comes over the third flight, 7 lengths clear of his nearest rival, 9.63. The Herd's Garden landed third, Cape Hideaway in 4th, then the Doorman and Desert Island Dusk as they race up to pass the enclosures. Next Height by a good 6 lengths, 9.63 in second, nearly 3 lengths ahead of the Herd's Garden. Just over a length and a half to Cape Hideaway, the Doorman, and finally Desert Island Dusk as they head up the straight towards flight number 4. Next Height remains nicely clear of his field, coming into the wings of the 4th flight, just slowed going into it. A mistake from the Herd's Garden in third, good leap from 9.63 to close quickly on the leader, who's now been rousted along as they jump the 5th. And 9.63 jumped into the lead there, past Next Height, who was rather careful. Over in third, the Herd's Garden, and then Cape Hideaway, the Doorman, and Desert Island Dusk still held up as they swing left-handed and race towards their departure point. Next Height has responded to Tommy Dowson's urgings to regain the initiative on the level, heading 9.63 between the 5th and 6th flights. The Herd's Garden is third, within 2 lengths of the lead, then follows Cape Hideaway a length behind, and the Doorman and Desert Island Dusk are both well in touch with little more than 6 lengths covering the field as they jump the third from home. 9.63, the better leap to lead once again on the outside of Next Height, who's driven hard. In third is the Herd's Garden. Cape Hideaway is poised in 4th, and Desert Island Dusk and the Doorman continue to be weighted with as they jump 2 from home, where the Herd's Garden, not for the first time, made a mistake. 9.63 has a 3-length lead after jumping the second last, still a long way from home. The Herd's Garden and Cape Hideaway now dispute second, closing in on the leader. Desert Island Dusk has made smooth headway to be a close 4th, gone past the Doorman, and the long-time leader Next Height is the first to crack, weakens quickly after 2 out, and is now being left behind by the others, who are making their way out of the dip on their way to the end of the back straight. It's Cape Hideaway who's taken over now. Desert Island Dusk has gone second with 9.63 pushed along on the inside of the Herd's Garden. The Doorman is struggling to land a blow. He's 3 lengths off the back of the leading quartet, and now 20 lengths back to Next Height, who's been eased right off, may well be pulled up. Meeting the rising ground, 1 more flight of hurdles to jump. Cape Hideaway, Jamie Hamilton with Desert Island Dusk and Dara Burke now off the bridle in second. They've slipped away from the others. 9.63's weakened quickly. The Herd's Garden is on the retreat. The Doorman is about to go third, but it's Cape Hideaway as they approach the final quarter of a mile who's quickened away, with Desert Island Dusk 6 lengths behind in second, 12 lengths to the remainder. Cape Hideaway winged the final flight of hurdles. Away to the inside is Desert Island Dusk. A battle on for third between the Doorman and the Herd's Garden. Cape Hideaway, Jamie Hamilton, not for catching this time, driven out to the line. He's 7 or 8 lengths clear of Desert Island Dusk, and Cape Hideaway wins with some authority. Desert Island Dusk ran second, the Doorman home in third, and fourth to finish was the Herd's Garden.
First number 5, Cape Hideaway. Second number 4,